You're watching Ticket TV live streams. Like, share, and subscribe. What up, everybody? Y'all press one if y'all can hear me in the comments. Got a mic check. Shouts out to the Lions Den basketball community. Salute to everybody that's in the building. And I want y'all to come on in here, man, because I want to talk about this real quick and get this off my chest with you guys, man. Right? So salute to all of y'all that's in here, right? Y'all can hear me? All right, man. So I see Jason Whitlock going on a world tour, trying to clear his name and make it seem like Stephen A. Smith is the only phony that's out here. And that's just completely BS, man. Jason Whitlock is a disgusting individual. He is a very, very, very dangerous person, and there's a reason why most people don't like him. And that's just because of who he is as a person. Period. He is a devilish type of person who runs around claiming he praises God. He is a disgusting, disgraceful, dishonorable individual, the same as Stephen A. Snitch, right? Now, Jason Whitlock, just to remind you guys of some of the things and some of the disgraceful acts that Jason Whitlock had portrayed. And then what he'll do is try to use, oh, well, I criticize myself. He tries to like cover his bets with what he says. The dude is an absolute scumbag. Jason Whitlock is one of the worst people in the world. So is Stephen A. Smith. They're both the same. Those guys are both the same. When Stephen A. said, oh, you try to slide a tape recorder under AI's hotel room to record him, Stephen A. Smith, you the one who snitched on AI in the newspaper. So these dudes are both clowns. Listen, I don't get no pass to either one. I heard some people saying, hey, Ticket, man, I seen your boy Kwame interview. Man, Kwame a grown man. He can interview who he want to interview. I don't have to agree with Jason Whitlock. I think Jason Whitlock is scum. Period. Kwame Brown is a grown ass man. He can talk. He can talk to and interview who the hell he want. I'm not the goddamn Kwame Brown YouTube channel police patrol like a lot of you guys are. That's what y'all are. If Kwame want to talk to that dude, that's him. I would never, ever, ever have any respect for Jason Whitlock. That's why I stir fried his ass when he came around me. Because I'm not finna play no games with him. I already know what type time it is with him. That's why when he see me, he run. Right? Can't run fast, but he run. Anyways, though, so Jason Whitlock, there's some of the things he said for everybody who become out here trying to make him seem like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He described modern black culture, y'all, right, as sick and perverted and satanic, and a gateway drug to Satanism, packaged by puppet masters to destroy black people first, then America. He calls for rejecting it entirely, argues it promotes violence, lack of emotional control, radical materialism, and self-centeredness, while being right anti-ethical to Christianity and forgiveness. Well, what is Jason Whitlock? What is he doing? What is he doing? Is what Jason Whitlock doing godly, calling himself trying to expose Stephen A. Smith every day? When he's a man that's full of sin himself? Answer that question. I'm just saying, Jason Whitlock is a complete joke, right? And so in one of his episodes, right, he says that this culture is sick and perverted and satanic, and this show is going to continue to hold a mirror up to it every chance we get because it's killing us. He links it to Black Lives Matter and broader cultural decay. So was it Black Lives Matter that made Jason Whitlock have that girl with them big knockers sitting in his face, in his lap? Was it Jason Whitlock who made those girls in the strip club? Was it Black Lives Matter who made them girls, Jason Whitlock, go with them girls in the strip club all those years he was in the strip club? Was it Black Lives Matter that made Jason Whitlock come on TV and say, yeah, you know, I went and got a small stake in a strip club called Tootsie's? Is that the truth? Did Black Lives Matter make him do that? Did Black Lives Matter make that degenerate do that? Make it make sense. He compared Black Lives Matter to the KKK, but he was running around here with Clay Travis and all those guys who constantly, we know what they stand for, before they kicked his drawers in his ass and got him up out of there on Outkick. Right? So he compared Black Lives Matter to the KKK, said despite the sweet sounding name, Black Lives Matter acts like a racial divider, no different from the KKK. the enforcement arm of the Democratic Party. He has stood by this analogy multiple times. And Jason Whitlock sits up here to act like he's not a general note to no party. He's not like he's not Democrat, he's not Republican, but he get on his knees and lick for Donald Trump. Make it make sense. I'm gonna call it what it is. He got on his knees, and when he did the interview with Donald Trump, man, he looked like he wanted to goddamn lick all the icing up off the cake. Everything was drooling from the mouth and everything. When he looked like he was looking up to a goddamn on to King Kong when he was interviewing Donald Trump. What happened to his tough questions then? What happened to his hardball questions? All this shit he talk about everybody else. When he got in front of Donald Trump, that nigga was throwing softballs like a mofo. Kissing ASS. We saw you, Jason Whitlock. You don't want no smoke with me, boy. And that's facts. Right? He has stood by this analogy multiple times, arguing that Black Lives Matter divides racially in ways similar to historic KKK tactics, right? So think about what I'm saying. He called fighting racism stupid. See, why ain't nobody asked Jason Whitlock those questions about the shit that he said? Why ain't none of these people ask Jason Whitlock, hey, Jason, why you say fighting racism is stupid? Jason Whitlock said fighting racism is stupid in a rant he went in against Colin Kaepernick. This whole let's take on racism in America, that's so big, that's the equivalent of let's fight air in the world. It's stupid, Jason Whitlock said. So Jason Whitlock said it's stupid to fight racism. Why ain't nobody asking about them quotes? I'm just saying. He's a buck dancing bonanza, point blank period. You understand what I'm saying? He don't been out here doing a world tour, on the interviews. What's his name too? Cam Newton, all these people. He been out here trying to do a world tour. Why is he so focused on Stephen A. Smith's nuts? Stephen A. Smith ain't been running around here every video screaming Jason Whitlock. Pure fucking jealousy, right? Now, Kwame Brown, he got a legit beef with Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith was bothering him for no fucking reason. But Jason Whitlock, man, get the fuck out of here. He's just a jealous, you know what? That's all it is to it. Complete scumbag. So Jason Whitlock said fighting racism is stupid, y'all. Right? You can't legislate feelings, he says. Now, he argued it leads to anarchy and distracts from the real issues. What are the real issues, Jason Whitlock? If you can't talk about racism in America that affects people every single day in the workforce, every single day, racism plays a role. Every day. But you sitting up here talking about it's like fighting air. Man, be quiet, bro. The only thing that's fighting air is your pants. So this man said, and Jason Whitlock repeatedly blamed Black matriarchal culture, right? Single motherhood, absent fathers, female-led households. Jason Whitlock says all those things, right? But where's his kids at? Where's his wife? Where's his family at? Where is he at being a leader doing the same shit he talked down on other people about? Make it make sense, right? So he blames Black matriarchal culture, right? Or matriarchal culture for societal and athletic failures. Now listen to this. So if you fail athletically, he said because you know your parents ain't doing right. You came from a single parent home. Think about this shit now. He says, and I quote, the consequence of Black matriarchal culture is showing up in basketball. You see it in the NBA. You can see it clear as day in college hoops. The absence of fathers and the patriarchal culture weakens everything, including basketball. The matriarchy is not sustainable. He has said it cannot produce good fruit for young Black men in America, and it ties to leadership shortages. So Jason Whitlock basically said, if you ain't got no daddy, you fucked. Especially NBA basketball players. Now, how many NBA basketball players y'all know that didn't have daddies, nigga, that still was successful? Kwame Brown, did he have his father in his life his whole life? That nigga went to the NBA first round, Number 1 overall pick, nigga. Success. Out of high school, nigga. You want to talk, Jason Whitlock? Let's talk. Let's talk about all this shit you have said, sucker. Right? He blames baby mama culture and single black mothers for the lack of black NFL coaches, not racism. In incidents like the Tyree Nichols police beating, he argues it produces victims rather than leaders. This is the shit Jason Whitlock said. Why is nobody asking Jason Whitlock about all the degrading, dishonorable, disrespectful, despicable things he said about black folks? Make it make sense. The nigga going on a world tour. Niggas got to ask these questions, B. Niggas got to ask these questions, B. Real shit. He's the same as Stephen A. Snitch. There ain't no difference between the two, except for one of them weigh 350 and another one weigh $150. That's the only difference. Right? On drafting black quarterbacks. As an NFL owner, he said he would think twice, 3 times, 4 times, and 5 times before drafting a black quarterback. Jason Whitlock said this. Due to media pressure, he says if demands aren't met, owners risk being called a racist, so he prefer a white quarterback to avoid the hassle. This is what Jason Whitlock said. Why ain't nobody calling him out on his shit? I hope y'all listening. Jason Whitlock, the same dude that's argued victim mentality prevents black leadership and coaching success. He says those people don't make good leaders. Right? Period. End of story. You cannot be a leader while being a victim, he said. He ties this to fewer black NFL coaches and calls out, right, self-aggrandizement as defining black culture today, basically replacing MLK's dream. He's criticized black athletes for being shielded from criticism by black culture, which makes it constructive feedback illegal by labeling it racist or selling out. I.e. the comments on Odell Beckham Jr. You want to keep going? Modern political liberalism, particularly, he says, right, is racial orthodoxy. It's the science and excuse-making, the training of black minds for failure, he said. He claims that racism primarily affects the poor and that wealthy black figures like LeBron James are too rich to be hurt by racism. He has speculated, without any statistics, that black people call the police at higher rates than others despite the claims of fear. Period. Excuse me, Mr. Mans, I didn't lose the bet, sir. The ruling has not come out yet, and they just reported, you dumb son of a bitch, that your boy Kawhi, you keep running around here talking about your money, bitch. I told you when the ruling come out. Did they rule that Kawhi was found innocent, motherfucker? No. Shut your pinhead ass up and have my motherfucking money when they take his contract, you hoe ass nigga. When they make his contract invalid, cocksucker, have my bread, nigga. Until then, get your rat, roach-looking ass out my chat room, nigga. Period. Go back over there and kiss ass and suck dick with the enemy, nigga. Because that's what you've been doing, nigga. Stay the fuck away from me until you got my money, hoe ass nigga. Period. Nigga keep coming around here scratching and sniffing. He want the money before the decision so he can disappear like a hoe ass nigga. When the decision come out and they X that nigga out, well, I'm going to show you what type of hoe this nigga is. He's a hoe. Period. Nigga got all kind of hoe in him. He'll run around here. He going to tell me something. Nigga, the report just came out 2 days ago, nigga. They going to hit this nigga with the Holy Ghost and he could come in here talking about, hey, yeah, man, can I get, you lost? I ain't lose shit, motherfucker. I ain't come out with a decision because your big head, whisker biscuit ass, owner of the fucking strippers and the goddamn commissioner of the league are butt buddies, nigga. Period. And they trying to find a way to run the clock up. But guess what? They can't do it because good old Pablo got the evidence. And excuse me to the person who said I've been moving the goalpost. Ain't nobody been moving the goalpost, cocksucker. I told you exactly what was going to happen, hoe ass nigga. I told you they're going to strip that nigga down. And when they do it, you make sure you stay the fuck away from me, nigga. Just tell man to have my $500. The rest of you niggas can scram. Because y'all niggas is straight bitches just like him. Period. You come in here, interrupt my video. I'm doing a whole different video, and this nigga gonna come in here talking about something else. Mr. Mash, you a hoe, nigga. And I don't fucking respect you, nigga. Just have my money, nigga, when the decision come out, nigga, and go over there and keep kissing ass with them other niggas that I showed how to do this shit, nigga. And put on, nigga, them turncoat ass niggas. Backwards ass niggas, man. Back with the program, nigga. Proceed, nigga. Show gay these niggas the game. Show them niggas how to live stream, how to do all the shit with the game. Show them niggas how to bring niggas up, how to chop it up, how to work. And they gonna turn their back on me and nigga talk shit. Nigga, fuck them niggas, nigga. Period, nigga. And I'm talking about whole time and the rest of them niggas. Niggas is pussy, nigga. Straight like that, nigga. I don't respect none of them. They niggas bitches, nigga. Bite the hand that feeds you, nigga. Period. I gave them niggas the game. I birthed them niggas and gave them niggas the motherfucking game. Showed all them niggas how to come on here and get game, nigga. Whole ass nigga gonna turn this back on me. Nigga gonna listen to a crowd. I ain't even talking about that whole ass nigga. He gonna listen to a crowd. He's a hoe to me now. I never respect that nigga. Ever again, nigga. Period. Shit don't move me no way. Nigga, them niggas is bitches, nigga. Ain't no comeback from this shit, nigga. You disrespect me like that, nigga's a rap, nigga. Period. I ain't fucking with you. I know how to draw the line, nigga. Fuck them. Now back to what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by a shit stain. They gonna come out here crying and saying the decision ain't even came out because them hoe ass niggas don't want to tell the truth. And he know they dirty. That's the scumbag part about Mr. Mass. If this was LeBron James, that whole ass nigga be running on here. Yeah, nigga. I know he's dirty, nigga. Nigga, you a hoe, nigga. You sold out, nigga. Period, nigga. You can't get that shit back. Once you sold out, nigga, you can't get it back, nigga. Period, nigga. Can't get it back. You done, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Body bag, nigga. Closed casket, nigga. Anyways, Jason Whitlock says modern political liberalism, particularly is racial orthodoxy, is the science of excuse making and training of black minds for failure. Now, he claims that racism primarily affects the poor and that the wealthy black figures like LeBron James are too rich to be hurt by racism, like I told y'all. He said all this shit without any statistics to back it up, talking about some black people call the cops at higher rates than others despite claims of fear. Well, look at this nigga. He argues that the black identity in politics revolve around victimhood for financial and political gain, and that monitoring, right, valedictorians in two-parent households of color matters more than counting coaches, right? Come on, man. Don't make me tell y'all what Jason Whitlock said about those girls, the black girls who was, called nappy-headed hoes by Don Imus. Go look at Jason Whitlock's response to that. Go look at his response to every black controversy in sports that he's ever gave commentary on. Right? Right? I want you to think about what he says. Right? Right? I want y'all to think about what he said. Ask yourself that question. So why ain't nobody asking them all these questions? Right? I want you to think about this. And let's just keep it going, right? So, and Jason Whitlock, he's even criticized Kwame Brown, right? So let me give you some examples of that, right? And back in 2023, after Kwame Brown had criticized Jason Whitlock in the context of Deion Sanders and the recruiting issues, Jason Whitlock posted his latest thoughts pushing back on Kwame Brown's take and the Deion defenders, right? So there's multiple clips and segments online that are titled Jason Whitlock responds to Kwame Brown or Whitlock responds to Kwame Brown, indicating direct rebuttals to him, right? So one notable incident, right, involved Jason Whitlock brutally attacking Kwame Brown for his defense of Deion Sanders, where Whitlock pushed back on Kwame Brown's criticism, or his commentary, right? So he basically went at Kwame Brown's ideas and what he was saying, right? because you know he has an extreme hatred for Deion Sanders. Now ask yourself this question: what has Deion Sanders ever did to Jason Whitlock? And I want to shout out to save. Hold on, let me see. Okay, that was something different. All right, I got it. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, right? This man have talked shit about everybody, right? So Jason Whitlock is not a good dude. He's the same as Stephen A. Snitch. He's a snitch. How do I know he's a snitch? Look what he did in the newspaper when he went. He quit his college football team because he said he got into it with his coach. And then he said his coach didn't like him. So what did he do? He quit his college. He did the same thing Stephen A. Smith did. He went to the editorial room and started talking shit about that team. Remember when Stephen A. Smith went off the basketball team? What did he do? He went to the editorial room and was talking shit about Clarence Big House Gaines. Jason Whitlock did the same shit at Ball State. Jason Whitlock went to the media room and started talking shit about the football team and how trash they was going to be. And guess what they did? They had the best season in years after Jason Whitlock left. After he quit, they had the best. Jason Whitlock said they was going to be trash. Them motherfuckers went and had the best season in years, and he made them like a goddamn fool. Period. Think I'm lying? So like I said, bro, you have to really know what's going on. You asked me what I think about Stephen A. Smith, bro. I got years of videos of what I think about Stephen A. Snitch. I told y'all I got tired of talking about these people, man. I talk about these people for years, bro. I'm tired of doing all that shit all the time, man. It's new things to really talk about, bro. Once you beat a dead horse so many times, you know what I'm saying? That's why y'all don't even really see me cooking LeBron James every day. Do he deserve to get cooked? I mean, for all the shit he's done over the years, you damn right. But am I just gonna come on here and just cook that nigga every single day? No, I'm not gonna do that shit, man, because I got better things to do. I got other things I can talk about. Because I do feel like some of these other guys need to be talked about either in good ways or need to be criticized. Because it's not fair if we just sit out here and criticize one guy and we let all these other mofos off the hook and then we blame one guy for everything. Nah, man, these dudes are grown ass men. They make their own decisions. You know what I'm saying? I would rather be giving Shea more praise for what he's doing. Right? I'd rather be talking about what's going on over there with Wemby until he started crying about the MVP, but still. I got a video coming out talking about this whole situation with Isaiah Thomas and Shannon Sharp and them. It's other things to really talk about. You know what I mean? And LeBron James, you know, being a fraud and all this other, that shit ain't never going nowhere. It's right there. It's always going to be there. It really is. So, yeah, well, Stephen A. Smith, he wasn't bothering Jason Whitlock. That's the thing. Jason Whitlock is jealous of him. Jason Whitlock wanted to be him, right? He wanted to be him. He's jealous. Jason Whitlock is jealous. He wanted to be him, period. That's all there is to it. He's a jealous individual, extremely jealous. So when you're dealing with a guy like that, that's extremely jealous like that, it's going to be situations where you look at it, you like, man, this nigga right here is trash, right? And that's exactly what Jason Whitlock is. He's trash. But he wants to make it seem like he's some type of voice. Well, nobody wants you around, bro. You burned all your bridges. Nobody likes you because you're a jackass. Period. You know, and he don't deserve no respect. Should be no respect on his name whatsoever. He should get no respect on his name, bro. I really mean that. None. Well, yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Shout out to the brother Kwame Brown, too, man. You know what I'm saying? He a good dude, man. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't rocking with no Jason Whitlock. You know what I'm saying? He out here doing a world tour, running around here talking to Cam Newton, trying to go on air about all these other people's shows and stuff. Man, nigga, you ain't shit. You ain't never been shit. You ain't never will be shit. You a hater, and you've been talking shit about people, and you've been doing dirt all this time, nigga. Jason Whitlock is the scum of the living earth, just like Stephen A. Snitch. They just alike. I can name so many ways they just alike. Both of them two dudes. The only difference is that Stephen A. Snitch actually, went further in his media career than Jason Whitlock ever did. Jason Whitlock, you don't think he'd have took that money if they would have offered it to him? They didn't offer his fat ass that money. That's the reason why he left FS1, because they said, "Nah, we just gonna pay you the same bread, dog. We don't think you worth more." If Jason Whitlock, they would have gave him a raise, he'd have still been on national TV. But he criticized national TV. But if they would have gave him a raise, his ass would have still been on national TV. Like, share, subscribe.
I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all click those links below. Subscribe to the podcast show. You can donate support to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, or buy that weight loss formula. All the links are below. Peace.